Hello, my wonderful angels. You're welcome to mathematics class. First of all, let me congratulate you for making it to this level. It's not easy to be in grade 6. So, in this series, we're going to be solving common entrance past questions. And this video is going to be in series. We're going to have 6 videos. 6 videos. And we'll be solving 10 questions each. So, let's begin the journey. First question here says, find the radius of a circular pillar if its circumference measures 176 centimeters. Take your pi to be 22/7. Now take notes, usually the value of your pi varies. Sometimes it can be given 3.142 or whatever, but just take note. Make sure you use the value that is given as your pi. So before we can solve this question, we need to look at it. For the fact that you're saying circular, it means you're talking about a circle. So we will need the formula for the circumference of the circle. Circumference of a circle is 2 pi r. You have the value for your pi, 22/7, and you need the value for your radius. Do we understand that? Good. So let's go. Now, from this formula, circumference of a circle is 2 pi r. What we need is the radius. To get the radius, all I need to do is to divide the circumference by 2 pi. So my radius is circumference divided by 2 pi. My circumference is 176 centimeters, so I'll put it here, divided by 2 times my pi is 22/7. 2 times 22 is 44/7. Now, remember when I'm changing my division to multiplication, my denominator becomes the numerator, while the numerator becomes the denominator. So this will be 176 times 7 divided by 44. To make it easy for you, you can decide to look for a number that can divide 44 and 176. So I can start with 4. 4 in 17 can go 4 times. I'm left with 1. 4 in 16 is another 4. That's 44. Then I'll say 4 in 44. This is 11. So I'm left with 44 and 11. 11 here, 1. 11 in 44, 4. 4 times 7, 28. So that is how we came about this 28. All you need to do is look for a smaller number that can divide 176 and 44 till you get to a lower number that will be easy for you to multiply. So at the end of the day, your radius is 28 centimeters. Do we understand that? Beautiful. Now let's look at the second question. If x squared minus y squared is equals to x plus y in brackets, x minus y in brackets, find 3 squared minus 2 squared. First of all, you should notice that there is a similarity between this and this. This is s squared, this is 3 squared. This is minus, this is minus, this is y squared, this is 2 squared. So what this tells me is that I'm going to be using my 3 in place of x. Anywhere I see x, I'm going to put in 3. And anywhere I see y, I'm going to put in 2. Do we understand that? So use 3 in place of x and 2 in place of y. So I'm going to put 3 and 2 into this equation. So that will give me 3 plus 2 in brackets, 3 minus 2 in brackets. 3 plus 2 is 5. 3 minus 2 is 1. 5 times 1 is 5. And that is your answer. Simple, isn't it? Beautiful. Now let's look at the next question. Number 3. If Joel buys 7 tins of milk for 147 kobo, how much will he pay for 3 tins of the kind? That means 3 tins of this same kind of milk. So the first thing is I need to know the cost of 1 tin of milk. If 7 tins cost 147 kobo, then 1 tin will cost 147 kobo divided by 7. Do we get that? 147 kobo divided by 7 will give me the cost of 1 tin of milk. So 147 kobo divided by 7 will give me 21. Isn't that? Because 7 and 14 is 2. 7 and 7 is 1. That is 21 kobo. So if 1 tin of milk is 21 kobo, that tells me that 3 tins of milk will be 3 times 21 kobo. So 3 times 21 is 63. 3 times 2, 6. 3 times 1, 3. And that is 63 kobo. And that's your answer. Now let's get number 4. Calculate the area of the circle below. Now you've been given your pi as 22 over 7. Look at this. This is a circle. This is the distance from this end to this end, 0.7 centimeter, and that is the diameter. The diameter is the line that divides the circle into 2 equal parts. This is the diameter. If it was to be the radius, your radius will start from the middle of the circle to the other end of the circle, like from this middle to this place. That will be your radius. But since you have a line from one end to the other end, this is the diameter. Don't make the mistake of calling this your radius. This is your diameter. So the area of a circle is pi r squared. Now from this question, we have the diameter, which is 0.7. For me to know the radius, I'll divide my diameter by 2. 0.7 divided by 2 will give me 0.35. So take note, my diameter is 2 times radius, while my radius is diameter divided by 2. Okay, so let's put in our value. Pi is 22 over 7, multiplied by the radius, 0.35, multiplied by another radius, 0.35. So what is the next thing? You can try to divide. 7 can go here 1, and 7 here will give me 0.05. So that at the end of the day, I'm going to multiply 22 by 0.05 by 0.35. And if you do your multiplication correctly, you should get this answer, 0.385 centimeter squared. The next question says the average of 4 numbers is 10. First of all, you need to know what average means. Average means adding all the numbers you have and divide it by 4 because you have 4 numbers. Add all the numbers you have divided by the total numbers you have. So 3 of the numbers are 17, 13, and 6. What is the 4th number? Since I don't know the 4th number, I can use any alphabet to represent my 4th number. I can say A, I can say B, X, Y, Z. So let the 4th number be X. Let the 4th number be X. So what am I going to do? Let's add all the numbers, 17 plus 13 plus 6 plus X. The 4th number divided by 4 because we are looking for the average, which is equals to 10. We know the value of the average. What we want to know is the 4th number. So add everything I have here. 17 plus 13 is 30. 30 plus 6 is 36 plus X divided by 4 is equals to 10. So the next thing is for me to take my 4 to the other side. This division will change to multiplication. So this will give me 10 times 4, which is 40. So I have removed this 4 from here and I've moved it this way. I'm left with 36 plus X is equals to 40. The next thing is I'm looking for X. So I'm trying everything I can do to ensure that I have only X on my left hand side. So the next thing is to move my 36 to this side. And if I'm moving it because it's a positive number, when it comes this way, it becomes negative. So this will be 40 minus 36. And I'll be left with X on this side. So 40 minus 36 is 4. X is 4. That means the 4th number is 4. Now let's confirm. How do we confirm? Let me put 4 here now. So let's add 17 plus 13 is 30. 30 plus 6 is 36. 36 plus 4 is 40. 40 divided by 4 is equals to 10, isn't that? So that tells us that this is correct. The fourth number is 4. Beautiful. This question says, express 36 as a product of its prime factors. Express 36 as a product of its prime factors. We need to know what a prime factor is. A prime factor is a number that can be divided by 1 and itself. So these are examples of prime factors: 2, 3, 5, 7. Take note, 1 is not a prime factor. Okay, so now this is 36. What do I do? How do I get the prime factors? I'll start by dividing 36 by the smallest number possible. So I'll look at it. Can I divide 36 by 2? Yes. 36 divided by 2 is 18. Okay, so I have 18. Can I still divide 18 by 2? Yes. 18 divided by 2 is 9. I have 9. Can I divide 9 by 2? No, it would not give me a whole number. So I'll move to the next possible prime factor, which is 3. 9 divided by 3 is 3. Can I divide 3 by 2? No. Can I divide 3 by 3? Yes. So I'll divide 3 by 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. Now my aim is to keep dividing 36 by its factors, by its prime factors now, until I get to the point where I cannot divide further, when I get 1. So once my answer is 1, I can go further. The next thing is for me to write out all the prime factors I had used to divide 36. So what are the factors? 2, 2, 3, 3. So bring out all those factors. 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. So these are the prime factors of 36. I have been able to express 36 as a product of its prime factor. So let's confirm. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 3 is 12. 12 times 3 is 36. So these are the prime factors of 36, and I have expressed them as a product. You see that? Okay. The next question says, find the value of x in the ratio 2:8 is equals to 16:x. Now, in ratio, what we're just doing is we are comparing numbers. What it simply means is there is a relationship between these numbers. Whatever I do to this to get this, I will have to do to this to get this. So what number will I multiply by 2 to give me 16? 8. 2 times 8 is 16. So if 2 times 8 is 16, then I'll multiply 8 by 8 too. 8 times 8 will be 64. So that is it. What number will I multiply by 2 to give 16? 8. So I'll multiply that same 8 by this, and that will give me 64. Or I can also say, if I divide 16 by 2, it will give me, sorry, if I divide 16 by 8 rather, it will give me 2. 16 divided by 8 will give me 2. So which number would I divide by 8 to give me 8? 64. 64 divided by 8 will give me 8. That's 64. So this is 2:8 is equals to 16:64. Because 2 times 8 is 16. 8 times 8 is 64. Do we understand this? Good. This is the next. Arrange in ascending order: 1/3, 1/2, 2/5, and 1/4. Okay, to make this easy for us, let's change these fractions to decimals. It should be very easy for you to compare your decimals. So if I change 1/3 to decimal, it's 0.33. 1/2 is 0.50. 2/5 is 0.40. 1/4 is 0.25. Then I arrange in ascending order. Ascending order means from the smallest to the biggest. Which number is the smallest among all these numbers? Let's look for it. Okay, the smallest number is 0.05. So I'll write it here. The next is 0.33. I'll write it. 0.40. This is it. 0.50. This is it. So I have arranged these decimals in ascending order. The next thing is to put their equivalent fraction. So which fraction is 0.251 over 4? I'll put it here. Which fraction is 0.33? 1 over 3. Which fraction is 0.402 over 5? And which fraction is 0.50? 1 over 2. So this is arranging of this fraction in ascending order. 1 over 4, 1 over 3, 2 over 5, 1 over 2. I have arranged it in ascending order. The next question says, a triangle in which the three sides are not equal is called, take note, are not equal, not that the three sides are equal. The three sides are not equal. Such a triangle is called a scaling triangle. If all the sides are equal, we call it equilateral triangle. If two of the sides are equal, we call it a isosceles triangle. If one of the sides is a right angle, we call it a right angle triangle. But if the three sides are not equal, you call it a scaling triangle. Do we understand that? Good. Okay, this question says, express 3,500,096 in figures. To make it easy, you can write out your place value. You know how to write your place value? Units, tens, hundred, thousand, 10,000, 100,000, million. And then I start fixing this up under each of the place value. I have 3 million, so my 3 will be under million. 500,000, my 5 will be under 100,000. I don't have anything on 10,000, so I'll write 0. I don't have anything on 1,000, I'll write 0. I don't have anything on 100, I'll write 0. And then I have 96. So my tens is 9 and my units is 6. So I'll write it out. 3500096. I have been able to express 3,500,096 in figures. If you feel you are able to do this without writing out the place value, good. But this will make it easy for you to avoid mistake. So this is the answer. Okay, we've come to the end of the class, but remember, it's a series. So I'm going to see you in the next class. Have a nice day. Bye.